Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Financial Freeway. My name is David J. Atwood. I am the man rocking the Ray-Bans, even on this rainy, stormy day. It started out to be, last night the rain was really coming down, but then it cleared up this morning, and there was even a little bit of patch of sun that came out. It was so beautiful. And then this afternoon, the skies opened up. It is so stormy out tonight. But, I'm still rocking the Ray-Bans, and I will as long as I can, but I honestly do think this is going to be the last week I'll be able to do the commuting, the commuter Financial Freeway episodes, because I think it's just going to get simply too dark to wear the shades. So I'll do some shorts on the weekend or something to keep you guys, give you the methadone of having the long form that I'm continued. I am determined to keep delivering the long form, no matter what YouTube is trying to do. So anyways, today we're at party season right now, and I was at a party this afternoon, and it's really important. It was a funny party. A bunch of us went up there, and we were all supposed to kind of mingle, and one of the units was having a party and to say thank you for all the support we've given them over the year, and nobody was talking to anyone else. They all just hung out in their own little cliques, and it ended up being almost awkward, but it was fun. I mean, I got to hang out with some people I haven't seen in a while in my unit all around the place, but it was a little bit weird, because I know they were trying to make us all mingle and integrate and chit chat with each other and get to know each other, but it didn't quite work out that way. So but that's not the point. The point is I made some healthy choices. This time of year, we are tempted so much with food and drink and decadence, and it's really important to at least try. And so today I did try. There was all snacks and all form of delicious food. I did try to have some really great stuff. I had some cheese and crackers, which, not the healthiest choice, but I did put some raw vegetables on my paper plate when I was walking around. One of the things I actually do enjoy is raw vegetables. And I think it's like the one of the few things that are really good for me that I enjoy. Most things I enjoy are absolutely horrible for me, but I do enjoy raw vegetables. I really do. So all I'm saying is, also, here's another thing too. I've got a few more parties to go to this season, and because of the situation, I won't be able to. There you go. I won't be able to drive, or sorry, I won't be able to drink because I will be driving, because these are places that are out of town. So it forces me to be in a situation where I can't drink. I got to be responsible, and the not drinking, well, it's just beneficial. It's just beneficial to you, your body, your brain, everything. So luckily, I've set that up so when I'm going to these parties, I'm not taking a cab, and it forces me to be in a position where I have to be responsible. A lot of times in life, there's the only thing that protects you from yourself is the barriers that you already put up. And this is something that's really funny, and I know it's a little bit dark humor, but there's this woman who she's in a wheelchair, and someone says, actually, you're in really good shape for someone who can't jog, because sometimes when people get that kind of an injury, they stop becoming mobile, and they start to get out of shape. And she said, well, the reason I'm in great shape is I really like to get high, and when I get high, I usually can't operate my wheelchair, and I'll fall out of it, and I can't get to the snacks because I have no legs. And as dark as that is, it's funny, but it brings up a point that I thought was really poignant, and that was, if we can set up barriers for ourselves to prevent us from doing things like overspending, like not investing, if we set up barriers for ourselves, we can actually protect ourselves from ourselves by setting certain things up in a way that like a forced savings account, or like the way I've set up my investing account, my portfolio, is it automatically deducts the money out of my account, and a lot of times it's before I even notice it. and it's set up that it'll automatically pull it out. So I got to make sure the money is there. And one time I had to pay my property taxes, so I had to drain all my accounts to pay my property taxes. And in doing so, I didn't have enough money in my account to fulfill my my withdrawal, that my automatic payment that I had set up. And what this did was it actually ended up with a huge problem. I had NSF fees, I had all kinds of things, and then it kept going to the bank to try and get more money out. It was just a mess. So the important thing is, when you are doing anything in life, like for instance, say you're trying to lose weight, the worst thing you can do is try and rely on your self-discipline. So like for instance, say if you were like, I want to lose weight, but I've got ice cream in the fridge and I've got a bag of potato chips in the pantry, but I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm not going to get into it or break into it until after I lose 5 pounds or whatever. That'll be my cheat, my reward, or whatever the case is. The problem with that is that temptation is too easy. You could be tired one night. You have a really stressful day, and you can go into your coping mechanisms, and it's right there. If you don't put the junk food within reach, if you don't put that junk food into your shopping cart, it doesn't get into your house. If it doesn't get into your house, it's not there to tempt you. And I'll tell you something, the temptations for me, they're not like this thing that I'm fighting against. And I'm like, oh my God, there you go. I so don't want to, I so don't want to fight you, but I'm fighting this temptation like it's a devil on my shoulder. No, that's not what happens. What happens is, it's just simply, oh, I'm tired, and I lose that. I'm not prepared for that. That not even temptation. That's the wrong word. It's just the availability. So then it's there, and it's so easy. So when I relax and my guard's down, that's when the trouble starts. And that's why when you are setting yourself up for putting together an investment account, or even there you go, just going now, there you go, putting together an investment account, or trying to lose weight with your diet, put barriers up that protect you from you. And like I said, like, set up that automatic withdrawal from your account. Even better, if you can set it up with your paycheck, so it's deducted directly from your paycheck and into your RSP, or into your savings account, or your investment account, or whatever the case is. I know for a fact that I use the Wealth Simple app, and it's so easy to set it up that it's automatically deducted, and you can set it up for your payday or wherever it is. So when the money goes in, you don't even feel it. It comes in, it takes the money out, puts it directly into your investment account. Again, just like everything else, if you want to wake up on the first alarm, and the barrier is that you keep hitting the snooze button, put your alarm clock across the room. Make it so you can't just reach over. Put those barriers in front of you to make your life harder, so you can make things happen the way you want to. But it all comes down, again, picking a direction. Where do you want to go? Do you want to lose the weight? Do you want to save the money? Do you want to start that investment portfolio? Do you want to buy the house? Do you want to build the business? Whatever it is, put barriers in front of you that are preventing you from getting to where you want to be. Like, if that makes sense, put the barriers in front of you to stop the things that are preventing you from getting to where you want to be. The easiest one is food. For me, that's the easiest one I can think about, is just simply, keep the food out of the pantry, and you're not going to eat it. It's just that it sounds stupidly simple, but it is. And if you do skip the dishes, delete the app off your phone. Put a few more steps involved, so if you really want to start breaking down, you have to work hard. You have to overcome those obstacles to get those things that are stopping you back in front of you. Like, it really is that simple. And for me, again, as I'm always talking about finances, and I'm trying to make sure that people get to that, that $1 million mark, so they can have a comfortable retirement, start that investment account. Put that investment account, make it so it automatically comes out. I use the Wealth Simple app. I say do your research and figure out what app you want first, what app's going to work for you. The app just makes it so easy for retail investors like myself. Set it up, and I do this so it comes out on every payday. Every payday, A little bit comes out and goes right into my dividend ETF. So my indexed fund. So do that. And just a quick side note, I know I'm going a little bit long today, but a quick side note is I was doing some math, and I just finished Dave Ramsey's book, The Money Makeover. I think that's what I can't remember the title off the top of my head right now, but it's the Dave Ramsey's Money Makeover, Major Money Makeover, something like that. And he talks about getting a safety fund being $1,000. With him, I don't like the man for a lot of reasons. I don't like his style, but I cannot disagree with his principles. I cannot disagree with his system. And one of the things he says is start with $1,000 safety account, like an emergency fund. And if you wanted to save $1,000, doesn't take much. It's like $20 a week, and you got $1,000 saved. And if you start putting $20 a week or $40 a paycheck, or $100 a month into an investment fund, at the end of the year, you're going to have that $1,000 in that safety, that emergency fund. Now, he says don't invest it. Got to be liquid. It's got to be something you get your hands on right away. So he likes the idea of cash. Cash is the same thing in this scenario, but if you put it into an investment account, it's going to grow too. I don't know. I mean, I agree with him on the $1,000 cash thing, but if you can somehow automate it so it automatically goes into the accounts that you need, that's where you're going to really find the power. Automate your life. Put up barricades in front of you that prevent you from getting to where you want to be. Make things easy on yourself. Protect yourself from you. That's the key. Anyways, folks, thanks so much for watching. My name is David J. Atwood. If you're watching me on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I need at least 50 more subscribers to get to the next level. So if you're watching this, do me a favor and subscribe. Doesn't hurt you, helps me. Hit the thumbs up, I love that. Also, check out financialfreeway23.ca. That's where all the good stuff is. I got some great blog posts up there. I'll try to put the blog posts up more often. Now that things are slowing down, now that the convention's over, you're going to see a lot more stuff go onto the site. And finally, as I always say, spread the word. Spread the good news. Quit telling people that they don't have a chance. It is our goal here, our mission here at Financial Freeway to make sure that everyone in the world understands that they have an inalienable right to live a life of success and abundance. Wherever you are in this really, really stormy, wintry day, God bless.